Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the best laptops for students in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best laptops for students. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Apple MacBook Air 13-inch model. Granted, the latest MacBook Air isn't the most budget-friendly option on this list, but it does represent excellent value for money and should last through several years of studies. Its design, finish, and ergonomics give it a real edge over most student-friendly laptops, and so does its sheer performance for such a lightweight laptop. Its Retina screen is, as ever, just beautiful. Apple says it has a 25% wider color range than sRGB, but doesn't mention Adobe RGB, which leads us to assume it's somewhere in the middle. The contrast, definition, and brightness are stellar, and while the 2560x1600 resolution isn't 4, it's an important step up from a regular 1920x1080 screen. There are just 2 USB ports, which is annoying. It's not really a lot smaller than a regular MacBook, even though it looks like it, and the 7-core entry-level model is a bit of an odd proposition, but these are pretty minor complaints. This is a beautifully made notebook computer that offers supreme portability and versatility for a fair price. Definitely one of the best student laptops if your budget can stretch to one. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Microsoft Surface Laptop Go. Microsoft's huge range of Surface laptops and tablet laptop combo devices is, frankly, baffling these days. Thankfully, the new Surface Laptop Go is easy to figure out. It's the cheapest Surface laptop you can buy, making it one of the best student laptops. It's also wonderfully light and compact, at just 1.1 kg and 278x206x15.7. Battery life is also stellar, rated at 13 hours for typical usage. The key to such great battery longevity is the power-sipping quad-core 10th Gen Intel Core i5-1035 processor, though this is no speed demon, and the relatively small 12.4-inch screen will be restricted for extended periods of image editing. 3 versions of the Surface Laptop Go are available, with the only key differences being RAM and storage capacity. The cheapest of the trio is best avoided, however, as its paltry 4 RAM won't go far once you've opened a few web browser tabs and fired up a 1080p video, and its 64GB SSD storage is similarly stingy. The mid-range option is the pick of the bunch thanks to its 8 RAM and 128GB SSD. The flagship Surface Laptop Go gets you a larger 256GB SSD, but the corresponding price increase is too much to justify. The number 3 position is held by HP Chromebook 14 FHD. Rather than running Windows or Mac OS, this student laptop is based on Google's Chrome OS operating system. It's designed to be super simple to use and runs apps from Google's Play Store, just like an Android phone or tablet. As such, you won't be able to use Windows software like the Office suite, but the Google's own cloud-based productivity apps like Docs and Sheets are genuinely viable alternatives. Despite its low price, this is one of the best Chromebooks. Opens a new tab you can buy right now, with its standout feature being its 14-inch Full HD 1080p screen. It's an IPS panel, so you needn't worry about restricted viewing angles or weak contrast. Be sure you go for this Full HD, FHD version of the HP Chromebook 14 though, as other models are available with lesser screens, and we don't reckon the marginally lower price is worth the significant reduction in display quality. Of course, one of the best student laptops that's this cheap is never going to be an image editing powerhouse. The Intel Celeron processor, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB onboard storage in the entry-level versions of the HP Chromebook 14 make it the minimum you can get away with for web browsing, image viewing, and HD YouTube viewing. But the payoff for having such power-efficient hardware is up to 11 hours battery life from a device that's exceptionally light and portable. Next at number 4 we have Acer Swift 3. If you're in the market for one of the best student laptops, the Acer Swift 3 2020 is definitely one to consider. We're big fans of the way it balances an affordable price tag with enough power to help you students navigate their everyday life at school, college, or university. Whether you need to browse the web for research or write your latest essay, the Acer Swift 3 is designed to easily handle day-to-day tasks. One of the Acer Swift 3's most useful features is how thin and light it is. While it boasts a 14-inch screen, it's only 1.5 inch thick and weighs a featherlight 1.8 inch, 2.7 lbs. However, while it might be super light, that doesn't mean that the construction is cheap or flimsy. The Acer Swift 3 has been designed to have a great build quality that won't easily break. No, this isn't the most powerful piece of hardware in the world, but for most students, the Acer Swift 3 will be the perfect companion in their studies. The number 5 position is held by Google Pixelbook Go. Chromebooks are a value-packed way to get one of the best student laptops at a reasonable price, providing you don't mind making the switch from Windows or Mac OS to Google's Chrome OS operating system. With the Pixelbook Go, not only does Google make the software, it also produces the laptop itself. The Pixelbook Go brings the best features of the original Pixelbook to a more affordable price point, though the top-spec Intel Core i7 model with a forked screen still commands a distinctly premium 4-figure price tag. But thankfully, even the entry-level model still sports a gorgeous 13.3-inch Full HD IPS screen, and its 8 GB of RAM should suffice for most tasks. Web browsing and word processing are a joy with the Pixelbook's tactile Hush Keys keyboard, and you'll look the part when distance learning thanks to the built-in 1080p webcam. 12-hour battery life and a barely believable weight of just over 1 kg seal the deal. The number 6 position is dominated by Acer Chromebook Spin 13. Most Chromebooks prioritize portability and low cost over processing power and multitasking versatility. But Acer's Chromebook Spin 13 is a genuine alternative to a full-blown Windows laptop or MacBook. It's still capable of a mighty impressive 10-hour max runtime, but you get a practical 8 GB of RAM, 4 GB in the base model not recommended, and a reasonably nippy quad-core processor. There's no cut price, low-res screen either, as the 13.5-inch IPS screen boasts a resolution higher than Full HD. But the Chromebook Spin 13's real party piece is its ability to transform into a tablet, with its low 1.5-inch weight making this a genuinely useful feature. This flexibility of being either a laptop or a tablet makes the Acer Chromebook Spin 13 one of the best student laptops, giving you the ultimate freedom to pursue your studies in the best way to suit you. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Acer Chromebook 314. The Acer Chromebook 314 is a super affordable laptop with a fantastic battery life and a suitably large 14 display for students to work on their essays, and perhaps watch one of the best streaming services. Opens a new tab to unwind afterwards. Running Chrome OS rather than Windows 10, the Acer Chromebook 314 might not be the most specced up laptop on the market. It's worth remembering that you won't be able to download third-party software, only apps from the Google Play Store. But it's a great workhorse that'll see you through your course with ease. If you're a student taking a course that will require a little more power from your laptop, such as photography or media, then we recommend one of the more powerful best student laptops in this guide. However, if the most strenuous activities you'll be undertaking are writing essays or embarking on a Netflix marathon, then you just can't go wrong with the Acer Chromebook 314 for the price. The number 8 position is held by Asus Vivobook S15 S530. Asus's Vivobook range is extensive and rather confusing, but pay close attention to the specs and it is possible to grab a 15.6-inch model equipped with a high-quality Full HD IPS screen with wide viewing angles and reliable contrast. There are various different Vivobook S15 model numbers that can get you this screen option, but the S530 is one of the safer bets. Several processor options are available, but the quad-core Intel Core i5 8250 balances performance and cost the best. Elsewhere, the S530 is most often specced with a healthy 8 GB of RAM and a small but fast 256 SSD. Measuring 361.4 x 243.5 x 18 and weighing in at 1.8, the Vivobook is also a stealth student laptop, proving that low cost doesn't have to mean low style. Next, at number 9 we have HP Chromebook X360. This particular laptop from HP is for people who want an inexpensive machine to browse the internet, handle email and Google Docs, and do not much else. These Chromebooks can be converted to tablets as well. This laptop comes with a silver metallic shade with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. The memory for this HP is the most minimum of any laptop you can have, but it is sufficient for browser-based tasks that are almost like the bread and butter of Chrome OS. The review unit works like a laptop, as well as a tablet, and makes use of the Intel Pentium Silver M5000. Technically, it has a budget CPU that is found mainly in low-cost laptops. No matter the chip configuration, you will make use of Google's Chrome OS and spend time with Gmail. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by HP Pavilion 14. Today, a majority of the students would prefer the HP Pavilion 14 laptop. It is because of the strong specifications that come along with it. These specifications include the 8th generation Intel Core FF8250 CPU, Intel graphics 620 GPU, 8 GB of RAM, and a 256 SSD. It comes with a simple and stylish design and a sharp screen. The build quality of the system is good as well. You also get dedicated HDMI, USB Type-C, and networking ports as well. The battery life for the laptop stays up to nearly 11 hours. It also comes with a fresh copy of Windows 10 Home installed on it. It is easily portable from one area to another. While there may be lighter laptops out there, the Pavilion 14 is very light, small, and compact and weighs around 1.46 kgs. It is the best student laptop as you can carry it with one hand and move around easily anywhere. It has a 14-inch IPS, anti-glare, Full HD, 1920x1080 touchscreen display. It looks like it has a plastic covering, especially with the dull black bezels. A 720p webcam also comes along with dual-ray microphones. The image quality is not that appealing, but it is sufficient for day-to-day video calls. If you're a YouTuber, you would probably not want to use this camera, so you could use an external camera instead. The display also reaches a maximum brightness of 238 nits. If you look at some of the cheaper laptops, they only give 200 nits because this is usually where they cut down the costs. This laptop display is bright. It would be best to buy if you're working indoors or working outside in the evening. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.